Hi, my name is Alice Johnson with Portland Fire and Rescue, and I will be talking today about shutting off utilities to buildings, that is, natural gas, water, and power. As a net volunteer or a citizen, there may be situations that come up where you will need to shut off utilities to your home, your neighbor's home, or to other buildings in your community. Let's start with natural gas. We'll talk about when it is appropriate to shut it off and how to shut it off safely. Many, if not most, homes have appliances fueled by natural gas, such as furnaces, water heaters, stoves, and gas fireplaces. Damages to the gas supply lines following a disaster, such as an earthquake, can lead to explosions and fires. For example, following the 1989 Loma Prieta earthquake in San Francisco, there were multiple fires due to gas leaks in the Marina District. Let's talk about when to shut off natural gas. First, let's make it clear that in a typical situation, such as a gas leak at a single home or a small neighborhood problem, Northwest Natural Gas Company urges citizens to call the gas company first and let them handle it. Their slogan is, "Smell, go, let us know." However, there may be situations following a major disaster, such as a large-scale earthquake, where there is widespread damage and resources are overwhelmed. You will need to shut off gas supply lines to homes and buildings in your community. Keep in mind that during a disaster, it may take days to restore gas service once it has been shut off. When should you shut off the gas? Only shut off the gas if there is evidence of a leak, such as the smell of natural gas, which is actually mercaptan, which is added to the gas to give it a smell, or the sound of hissing as gas escapes, or broken gas pipes. So now that you've determined the need to shut off the gas, let's talk about how to do it. First, find the gas meter. It will look like this. The gas meter should be located next to your building, usually on the side or the front of the building. Now, identify the main shutoff valve. It will be located on the gas line coming out of the ground into the main meter. Following the main shutoff is the pressure regulator, which reduces the pressure of incoming gas. It is best practice to shut off the valve closest to where the riser comes out of the ground in case there is damage to this area downstream of the valve. Note that in a building such as an apartment building, there may be multiple meters serving gas to the units within a building, and there will be a shutoff near each of the gas meters. To shut off the valve, use a tool such as a crescent wrench, a pipe wrench, a 4-in-1 rescue tool, or other suitable tool. Note that when the valve is in line with the pipe, it is in the open position. In this position, gas can flow through the pipe. Turn the valve a quarter turn in either direction to shut it off. When the valve is crosswise to the pipe, it is off. It blocks the flow through the pipe. Once the gas is shut off, do not turn it back on. Wait for the gas company to do it. Gas service should be restored by a qualified technician who will make sure all pilots are lit, that all the equipment is intact, and there are no gas leaks. To summarize, only shut off gas if there is evidence of a gas leak and the gas company is not available to shut it off. And never attempt to restore gas service. Leave that to the gas company. Now let's talk about water. Water quickly becomes a precious resource following many disasters. When would you want to shut off the water supply to a building? After a major earthquake, you may need to shut off your water supply to protect the water in your house. You may hear reports that the city water supply has been contaminated due to broken water or sewer lines. If you shut off the connection to the contaminated city water, you preserve a supply of water in your home's pipes and appliances that can be used in an emergency situation. Location of your water shutoff valves. There should be 2 shutoff valves serving your home: the street shutoff and the house shutoff. You want to shut the house shutoff first. This one is easier to shut off than the one at the street and will isolate the water in your house. You can also shut off the one at the street if you believe there is damaged lines between the two, or if you can't get into the house. For the house shutoff, this is usually located in the basement, garage, or alley. It's usually towards the front of the building, and it's usually in line with the plate of the street meter. The shutoff is located on a riser pipe, and it's usually marked with a red or yellow wheel, or it could be a quarter turn lever. Like the gas shutoff, closing the quarter turn valve is accomplished with the quarter turn. When the valve is in line with the pipe, it is open. When it is across the pipe, it is closed. For the hand wheel style, turn it clockwise to turn off and counterclockwise to turn on. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. For the street shutoff, it's usually located close to the street, under the sidewalk, or in front of the building. It's usually under a concrete or steel plate marked water. For this one, a specialized tool such as the 4-in-1 rescue tool is helpful, but it could be accomplished with a crescent wrench or similar tool as well. Here's what the meter shutoff valve looks like. You can see the meter, and like the gas shutoff, closing the valve is accomplished with a quarter turn. When the valve is in line with the pipe, it is open. When it is across the pipe, it is closed. You'll want to shut off power if You have damaged electrical wiring or appliances. You have power loss accompanied by the smell of burning material, a significant water leak, or if you suspect a gas leak. The location of the main electrical panel, it's usually in the garage, basement, or the exterior of the house. There are several types of panels. A typical electrical panel looks like this. It has the branch circuits and the main breaker at the top. To recap, it's important to know the location of your utility shutoffs and to know when it is appropriate to shut them off. Thank you. I'm Alice Johnson with Portland Fire and Rescue.